Hello everybody, this is Nathan and this is my take. And in my time trying to convince people that Bo Pelini has to go, the number one argument I've run into in favor of keeping Bo Pelini is that he wins nine games at least every single season. They tell me that this is supposed to be some kind of magic number, some huge impressive number and they think this argument is so solid that I don't have any rebuttal to it. Here's my rebuttal to it. You see, these 9-win seasons really don't mean all that much. You can't just look at the number of wins, you also have to look at the quality of opponents that you face in these seasons. Alright, you can't brag that you beat the Purdue's, Illinois, and Northwesterns of the world. That doesn't cut it. Nobody cares that you can beat up on the bottom feeders of your conference. Nobody cares about that, and frankly, they shouldn't care about that. How does Nebraska rate under Bo Pelini against ranked foes? How does Nebraska do against quality teams? Well, let's take a look at it. You want to know Bo Pelini's record at Nebraska in 7 years against opponents that finished in the AP top 25. These are the final rankings for teams that I'm counting, not the rankings that they had when Nebraska played them, but the final rankings where they ended up. Bo Pelini is an amazing 5-16 in 7 years against top 25 opponents. Let me say that again. He is 5-16. Wow! Wow, people. I'm impressed by that. 5-16. That's amazing. The highest team he ever beat was Michigan State in 2011, and they finished number 11. Number 11, I believe that's the only, oh, no. Oklahoma State in 2010. Let me double check my numbers here. Yeah, 2 teams. He's defeated 2 teams that have finished in the top 15. 2. He's never beaten a team that has finished in the top 10 in the AP poll. Never. In those games against ranked opponents, Nebraska has been outscored 803 to 563. A lot of these games weren't even close. And believe it or not, that 2012 Big Ten championship to Wisconsin wasn't ranked, didn't finish that season ranked, believe it or not. So that score doesn't even factor into this. It's amazing. It's really amazing when you really crunch the numbers, when you really look at the seasons Nebraska's had under Bo Pelini, you find something astounding, that he cannot beat quality opponents. Over the last 7 years, he's also lost to 8 teams that have not finished in the AP top 25. Bo Pelini has never beaten more teams, has never had a winning record against top 25 opponents. The closest he's ever gotten was in 2010 and 2012, where he broke even at 2-2. But again, 2010, no wins over top 10 opponents. The only top 10 opponent he faced, Oklahoma, he lost to. 2012, no wins over top 15 opponents. The highest ranked team he beat then was number 17, Northwestern. So don't come at me with this, he wins 9 games a year. Bo Pelini has had the advantage of playing 3 of his 4 seasons in the Big 12 North. The Big 12 North sucked. Okay? Let's not all forget that the Big 12 North was full of bottom dwellers in the Big 12 Conference. Now he has the good grace to be in the Big 10 West. A division that's just as full as bottom feeders as the Big 12 North was. Bo Pelini has had the good fortune of playing in the lesser division of whatever conference he ends up being in. The Big 12 North, I don't even remember if we were legends or leaders. Those divisions were messed up. But we were in the weaker conference then, and now in the Big 10 West, we're in the weaker division again. We feed off of bottom dwellers. That's where we get all our wins. That's where Bo Pelini racks up the wins year after year after year. He's not racking up wins against quality teams. He's not racking up wins against top 25, top 15, top 10 opponents. No, he's racking up wins against teams that have no chance of ever finishing in the top 25. And this year is no different. The best win we have is against a 7-win Miami team at best. Maybe against Iowa next week, you can say that might be our best win. Look, if you want to defend Bo Pelini, do not come at me with this. He wins 9 games every year. Bull crap. It's a bull crap argument. I know it. You know it now. So don't come at me with that. Come up with something better. I'm not impressed that he beats bottom feeders. I'm not impressed with that. I was never impressed with that. Nobody should be. You should only be impressed with the coach when they manage to beat quality teams, and Bo Pelini has proven time and time again he's incapable of doing that. That's it for me. I'm Nathan, and this has been my take.